What's up, everybody? We get an injury update on Bronson Reed. Also, Jim Ross praises an AEW talent as MVP of AEW. Also, Swerve Strickland calls this feud the best story in AEW has ever told. Also, we get an update on the Janelle Grant lawsuit of Vince McMahon. All this and more on this episode. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start off with some good news. Yesterday, we got to see Toni Storm come out and confront Mariah May, and coming back as not timeless Toni Storm, the regular Toni Storm. So she is back officially. It looks like she has her eyes set on taking on her former protege, Mariah May. I'm excited for these matches. I'm excited for what this is going to mean for AEW. One person that is probably not that excited is Thunder Rosa, because I honestly thought she was going to get a world championship shot. That exactly is not the case. I thought they were trying to show her with the signs, and that looked really fun and exciting. But she gets leapfrogged by a returning Toni Storm. So I didn't get what I wanted, which is Thunder Rosa championship, I guess, run, right? Main event run. Something she's been lacking ever since she was champion last. But I mean, we're excited to see where this is going for Toni Storm. She does get some action here on the episode of Rampage. And quick spoiler warning, I'm giving you 5 seconds to mute here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She beats Harley Cameron on Rampage. Harley Cameron is a great person that is getting TV time. Hopefully this leads to a future run in AEW. We also get an update on Janelle Grant's lawsuit against Vince McMahon. There was a statement from Janelle Grant's attorney that read, "We are pleased that prosecutors for the Southern District of New York have concluded that they can continue their criminal investigation while we bring forward new evidence in our civil case about the sexual exploitation carried out by Janelle Grant's abusers. For the last 6 months, Ms. Grant has patiently waited to hold Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, and WWE accountable for the sex trafficking and abuse she endured at the company on a near daily basis. Her wait is over, and we now look forward to sharing Ms. Grant's story." Exactly what this means for WWE is yet to be seen. Looks like the lawsuit's going to be carrying on, so we should be getting some information within probably weeks, months, if not years, but hopefully we get some closure on this Janelle Grant situation. Vince McMahon, he's been out of the company for about well over a year now, and WWE's pulling in the best TV that they have been in a while now that he is gone. So Triple H is making it happen at WWE. It looks like WWE has moved on quite well, but they're still involved in this lawsuit as well. Also, according to Dave Meltzer, few WWE pay-per-views and no WCW pay-per-views on Netflix for the first few months. And this is pretty much well known, right? They're making the jump. I want to say the same thing happened when the WWE Network shut down, Peacock took over. It took a while for them to get a lot of the stuff on there. But you know, at the same time, I mean, who really is watching all those old things? I know for one, I'm not checking out old WCW pay-per-views. I'm not really checking out world-class championship wrestling or Mid-South Atlantic. I look at the new stuff. I very, very seldom go back a year to see what I missed. So if you are that person, let us know in the comments how this affected you, and if this affects anybody. I mean, what do you think? Do you go back and check out old pay-per-views from time to time? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But also, I do want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch our YouTube channel, our episodes and our videos and our live streams and everything. We are a smaller channel, so I appreciate you taking the time to watch us. A like, a subscribe, a comment, everything helps. So please, thank you so much for watching. Give us a like and subscribe if you do like our content. We also got an injury update on Bronson Reed. He was scheduled for surgery December 11th, and we got an update via X from his recovery room in Birmingham, Alabama. He posted, "On the road to F shit up." He's probably going to miss WrestleMania 41. I mean, that's without a doubt. He broke a foot, an ankle, so that's going to be out for most of the year, if not all the year. But I'm glad to see he got surgery, went successful. We're praying and hoping that he has a good return and good heals up quite fast, because that man was on a run. He was on a roll in WWE, and it's just sad that unfortunately it got cut a little bit short. But he's going to return back and probably just take off from where he left off last time. So also on the latest episode of Impulsive, Logan Paul was asked if he would show up at WrestleMania 41, to which he answered, "No, I'm retired. I'm a dad, bro." Logan Paul just had a baby with his fiance Nina Agdal in September, so he's embracing the dad role. I know when I became a father, that was like the one thing on my mind. I was like, I gotta be there, I gotta be there, I gotta be there. And honestly, man, there's nothing better than being with family and being with your baby. So I understand. I do think he's gonna be back. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be back at the Royal Rumble, and he's just doesn't want to spoil any surprises, I'm sure. But hey, Logan Paul, if he can show up, be a part-timer, make that money, he's one of the best wrestlers, honestly, in WWE. He's entertaining, he can talk. He's a part-timer, but man, he does it very, very, very well. He's been doing it a lot better than people have been wrestling most of their lives. So he's just got that combination of charisma, athleticism. Granted, I mean, people say that he rehearses his matches, but shit, if those are the matches that he's putting out, we're all here for it, right? So we'll continue to follow this story. I still think he's going to show up at Royal Rumble. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Will he show up? Will he not? I mean, the WrestleMania is in Las Vegas, so I wouldn't doubt that he will be there. In an interview with Denise Salcedo, Swerve Strickland had this to say about his feud with Hangman Adam Page. I would rank it definitely top 3 ever for me, and for AEW, no doubt in my mind, it's the best story that All Elite Wrestling has told, in my opinion, because it was so unique and so personal. I agree 110%. AEW has never done anything like that up until that point, and they probably won't pass that ever, honestly. It was one of the best stories ever written. It happened organically. They had some just crazy chemistry, crazy death matches. I mean, I don't know who else would be willing enough to have those matches outside of maybe Darby and Jon Moxley. Maybe they do have one eventually, but not as personal as that Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland story was. I mean, I don't know. I don't see anybody else having a quality match like that, hardcore, just blood feud. Because at that point, it wasn't even for the championship. Hangman Page just wanted to mess up Swerve, and Swerve wanted to mess up Hangman for burning down his house. It got personal, and I don't think it could be ever captured organically again. But I agree 100% with Swerve. The best story AEW has ever produced. Also, Jim Ross via Grillin' with JR had wonderful praise and called this wrestler MVP of AEW, and that person is none other than the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho. Jim Ross had this to say via Grilling with JR. When you see him on AEW, you see good work. You see a smart program. He gets to book his own stuff more often than not, and I'm sure glad we got him. I've said many times, arguably over the last 2 or 3 years, he's been kind of the MVP of AEW because he stayed in place. When you see Jericho, you don't look away because you know something's going to happen and it's going to come out of his mind. He'd make a great booker, no doubt about it in my mind. And let me say this. He has done some great things, just not in AEW. In AEW, I think he's lacked the capability to elevate others around him. He's got Brian Keith. He's got the Big Apple. He has some potential good talent around him, but he's lacking the opportunity to elevate them. They're on TV all the time. Is it comedic? Yes, but a lot of people, they just straight up don't like it. It's not even that they boo him or it's bad. It's bad. What I'm reading online, what I'm seeing is that nobody likes it. They don't want to see him on the TV. He's just there, but there's something disconnecting. He thinks he's getting people to talk about him, but it's not in a good way, you know. It's not like Dom Mysterio that's getting booed or New Day, Xavier Woods, and Kofi Kingston. He's being booed out like they don't want him, period. He really has go away heat. And this whole trying to build up Ring of Honor, I know it's the rumors that they're trying to build up the Ring of Honor division so it gets a TV deal. And that's why Chris Jericho's getting this run with Matt Cardona. I don't think it's going to work out that way best for that company. They got to get somebody else other than Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho, most fans don't want to see him on TV, but let me know if you guys want to see him on TV, okay? Let me know what you guys think. But speaking of AEW, me and Adrian, we had a great live stream with y'all last night about Winter's Coming. So if you guys want to see all what we had to think about that event, just click this video right here. It's just for you, and thank you for watching. See you next time.